A fundamental part of ASA is our education program, which today helps ensure that millions of young people are better informed about skin health and sun safety. Deborah is a fitting honoree as ASA strives to continue to improve our program and its impact on young people across the country. We can learn a lesson or two from Deborah, whose unique brand of enthusiasm and energy motivates, informs, and inspires. Whether she's conducting an in-depth interview with a world leader or speaking to a lecture hall full of journalism students. In her work and in her life, Deborah consistently encourages others to keep a positive attitude, to respect others, and to be grateful for their good fortune. This message seems particularly appropriate for us this evening as we come together to reflect on the success of our organization and goals for the future. I would like to ask Deborah Norville to join me on the podium to accept the American Skin Association's 2011 Education Award.
Thank you so much, Howard. I have to say, being presented this award by you really means a lot because you're such an institution in this city. You really are a man who exemplifies. I know this award's not about you, but really, I'm going to talk about you, and I'm glad you've got family here to hear it because it's important for your kid to hear this. You really do exemplify what's right about America. You really easily could have coasted on the efforts of your father, and instead you've made it your life's work not only to build businesses in finance and real estate and technology and sports and the arts, and is there a field that you haven't put your finger in yet? I don't know. But in the process provided employment to thousands of Americans so they can support their families and they too can find ways to give back as you have done and your family has done so spectacularly in this city. The other day I was at a dinner at the Natural History Museum, and there's not a one of us in this room, there's not a kid who comes to New York City who doesn't go, oh, when they see the big old whale. And we thank you for the big old whale and that gorgeous room that it's in. You have certainly gone overboard in the field of philanthropy, from the New York Blood Bank, where your core blood center has, I have no doubt, saved lives because we know how important that is. And that wasn't a very sexy charity to get behind. Thank you for that. Your leadership role with the 9/11 Memorial, where many of us in this room have had the opportunity to go down and see what a spectacular oasis has been created. A place of calm, of hope, of memories, and also of optimism at a place where so much heartbreak and so much sadness had once been remembered. And of course, your long dedication to the American Skin Foundation. So thank you for your leadership. Can we just all applaud Mr. Milstein? So really that trophy should be going home with you. And in fact, you really do exemplify what's right about America because that is what America's all about. It's all about every one of us figuring out a way that we can contribute, that we can make a difference, that we can give back, that we can somehow reach down and pull somebody along with us if we're on the ladder up, or if we're at the bottom of the ladder, that we can reach up and know because we're Americans, there is someone standing there with a hand to help us get higher up. And that certainly is the case with the American Skin Association. When you look at the work that this group has done, when you see that video and you see those kids up there, and you realize that that's where the job is going to be done, you get the medical care you demand. And so those of you who are physicians in this room, I gather and I guess that many of you toil away in your laboratories because you have been inspired by a patient with whom you have come into contact. You have had a family member who looked at you and said, but doctor, how come? And you didn't have the answer, so you decided to make it your life's work to find those answers. And so I salute my fellow honorees tonight, each of whom has, whether it's at the cellular level, at the patient level, are making a difference and making hope real for people who have been told that their conditions were hopeless. So I thank you for this award. I congratulate the winners you'll be hearing from shortly. I thank these wonderful hosts for their long years of dedication to this group. And I will just share with you two words that my mother shared with me: hydrate and sunscreen. You can never do too much of both. Thank you very much.